Hi there, Sagittarius. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Rebecca. For those of you who are brand new, I do genuinely appreciate you all joining me on this wonderful journey. It's been absolutely fabulous, and I just can't thank you all enough. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to go ahead and get into your reading with an Eloquii card. So Eloquii means she who. We're going to see who you are showing up as today. Sorry, I know I shuffled things, but I got nudged to do it again. So, I'd like to invite you all to the Facebook Live events. Now, I will be gone for a little while on that, but by the time you get this reading, you probably will have noticed. But you can find the link for that in the description box below. And if you'd like to know how to get a personal reading, you can email me if you're interested in any of my writing or blogs. You are more than welcome to go to the website, which is also in the description box below. Sorry, I'm a little off in space today. So, we have Yelena, she who knows, wisdom, clarity, and resolution, which is interesting because when I was shuffling the cards and kind of meditating on your energy, I got just the facts, ma'am. So let's look up Yelena and see what else comes with this message. Just the facts. Yelena, she who knows, has a thoughtful gaze that allows her to see each of us for who we really are. One of her gifts is the ability to clarify things. She cuts to the heart of the matter using wisdom and insight in tandem. Rather than limiting herself to only intellectual or only emotional clues, Yelena processes all information through both her heart and her head. Her ability to know things may seem uncanny to most, but she is merely using her natural abilities. For her, it's exercising more than one muscle at a time. This card invites you to revisit a recent worry. Let your heart have reign, then engage your mind as well. Set both to working on the problem. When you use a multi-layered approach to issues, you may find an out-of-the-box solution. Balance is the key when this card shows up. Look directly into the heart of the matter, then move up to the head. Once you unearth the emotional and intellectual why of this question, you may be able to clearly see the way to resolving it completely. Often, the resolution presents itself in an unorthodox way, so pay attention to all the things coming your way. Be open to the answer. Your questions. What emotional clues should I be paying attention to? What are the intellectual clues telling me? How can I open myself up to seeing all the facts? That is very interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the reading. Please show me the past. What is the past for my beautiful Sagittarian souls? What is the past? I hope you all have enjoyed your Thanksgiving. For those of you in the United States, we have the Queen of Swords. I know it's a pretty difficult time for everyone right now. What is the present? What is the present? So this Queen of Swords, she's all about the intellectual mind. In the present, we have the Hermit. So this is studying, and this is, the Hermit very much talks about the heart space and what is in the heart and shining light on it. So, what is the challenge? We have the Knight of Coins. So, there's a sense here that this isn't moving fast enough. There is also a real sense of home here. What is the guidance? We have the Fool card. So there's a real carefree and light feeling to that Fool card. So what is the potential? What is the potential outcome here? We have the Eight of Swords. Now Wands. I picked it up in reverse, so we're going to keep it that way. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Cups. I wanted to say Pentacles. So we have the Three of Cups. There's a sense here of rejoicing, reunion, a coming together. But I do feel like there's something here that you already know as far as this goes. I do feel like there's too many people invited to this party. For some of you, this is a real sense of commitment. There's this feeling of it being too good to be true as far as this community goes. It's very much a feeling of not wanting to celebrate too soon. So let's look at this Queen of Swords in the past. Now the Queen of Swords, this is someone who has a sharp tongue, healthy boundaries, she's witty, she's smart, she knows how to wait for what she wants. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse, and it's not that guy, right? Please show me, clarify the Queen of Swords here. She's got a healthy sense of pride, and an incredibly active crown and third eye. There's a lot of insight. We have the Moon in reverse. I'm also really drawn to the peacock on this card. And not just the peacock, but like all of the eyes. So there's like a lot of eyes on this. And the Four of Swords in reverse. So there is some unrest here. Now I do feel like in the process of setting up these boundaries, of overcoming the illusion of whatever this empty offer was. Of course, there's going to be unrest with that, but there's a real settled energy to it as well. With the Queen of Swords, you know, and this Knight of Cups in reverse, there's not a lot of emotion attached to this. And there is the overcoming of some sort of cycle in it, which may have to do with the amount of emotions. Now, the Queen of Swords for me as a reader is Libra, but this could be any air sign or anyone in particular that you're dealing with. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Swords in reverse. So there may be a sense of someone not being curious about the truth, and just going on what it is that they know. There may be a lack of evidence to something. Um, there's also this aspect of getting to the bottom of a lie here. So let's look at the Hermit card. This is Virgo energy, so please clarify the Hermit. Why is the Hermit here? Thank you. We have the Four of Cups in reverse, the Seven of Cups in the upright, this is very much looking into why you were dazzled by this illusion. And then we have that Queen of Swords in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Tower in reverse. So you're looking into this illusion. There is a sense here of turning something down and moving into self, and really trying to unmask this. I do think that you're not falling for whatever this was, whether this is the offer of reconciliation, or the validity of an offer. I do feel that there's a really studying this illusion, really studying it, and what or why it has come up before you. So let's look at whatever it was though. You averted disaster, you had time to plan for it, and you were able to I feel like this is a physical cut ties, whereas there may still be like a mental and emotional aspect to things. So let's look at this Knight of Coins. Please clarify the Knight of Coins. Why is this here? Thank you. We have the Hierophant in reverse. The Ace of Swords in reverse. And the Nine of Wands in the upright. So there's a sense here of really wanting to make something work. At the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands in reverse. I feel like this wanting to make it work is really coming from a place of I just heard insufficient funds. So it's coming from this place of lack of confidence, lack of passion. There's this very much feels like doing something and going through the motions for the purpose of doing something and going through the motions, right? That is causing a lot of confusion. It's as though you know this, but you're not stopping this slowly chipping away at something. With the Hierophant in reverse, this is very much about like a spiritual teacher, and this may be a hard lesson. About how to keep going, you know. I am feeling like a lot of confusion about your three-dimensional world, and feeling somewhat disconnected from that light source. You know, I do feel like the truth here is going to set you free and light you up and move you through all of this. Now we have 2 9s here, and that is completion. So there is a little road left to this completion. So let's look at the Fool card. This is all about gaining your, we have the 10 of Cups in reverse. This is all about gaining your independence and your self-confidence. We have, thank you, we have the 3 of Swords. And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. They're not wifey material. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Death card in reverse. So there's a sense here of learning when to let go, right? There is a lot of unhappiness here, but there is a need to let go of provision. We have Scorpio, Capricorn for me as a reader, Aries. There's this new start is spurred by pain. And recognizing what your 10 of Cups isn't, right? There's also a real sense of stagnation here. And with this Death card in reverse, the Death card represents the ending and transformation, but when it's in reverse, a lot of times I get this real stagnation on it, and which is decay. And there's a sense here of needing to like flush the wound, or detoxify something by allowing the pain, so that you can move on from it with this 0 energy, this clean slate energy. Is it risky business leaving without provision and just bolting on heartache? Of course. But there's Bubbies, are you okay, baby? Sorry, he's laying on the couch over there. So there's this genuine sense of taking this risky action for healing. Even understanding that life is going to bring you pain. So let's look at this Eight of Wands in reverse. Please clarify the Eight of Wands. We have the Two of Swords in the upright. The Chariot in the upright. And the King of Swords in reverse. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have the Star card in reverse. I don't know if someone you're breaking up with is just that crazy, but for those of you, watch your tires, okay? There's a lot of swords with this Chariot. I feel like, I don't know. There's a sense here of someone slashing some tires. So there's this, there's a victory and a full-on stop here, and in taking control of something. There's a need for immediate action. I do see that there is stagnation here twice with this Eight of Wands and Two of Swords in the upright. A lot of this can talk about just movement without thought. There's something here about being divinely guided. And if, you know, if the words, if the messaging, if the going back and forth is going to stop you, then there's a need to block this person. I do feel that that is what is coming. But again, I don't know, park your car someplace else. There's that, I don't usually get messages like that, but there's this real sense of somebody trying to stop this from happening. So if I do feel like this could be the final straw, where something happens that creates hopelessness. And this hopelessness is a magnifying glass for some of you as to really what's going on in your present. And I do think that there's this path here of kind of like getting out of your head recognizing the connection between the two that governs your everyday life. You know, our intention is everything, and there's a real need here to look at what the overall purpose is and what it is that you intend here. Okay, so I'm going to pull a mystical shaman card. What is the guidance from the shaman? What is the guidance from the shaman? We have the Andean cross, number 2. And I'm going to pull a Magdalene card. What is the final? Thank you. And we have color. This is a really interesting message. It talks about the colors that attract you and draw you in, and looking up what, and feeling them. So we're going to start with the Andean cross. The Andean cross represents the cosmology of the shaman. It depicts the 4 cardinal directions, the upper and lower worlds, and the steps to reach these realms. The hole in the center is a gateway to interdimensional travel, the proverbial eye of the needle we can all go through to experience higher states of awareness and wisdom, and to break free of linear time. The Andean cross announces the start to a great journey. It's time to raise your gaze from the mundane day to that which, until now, has seemed beyond your grasp. Allow new wisdom to guide you, and stop trying to make sense of it all before you respond with a resounding yes. I'm going to go ahead and read the medicine. I mean, these do have the reversal shuffled in, and this did come up in the upright, so that is your message. But just in case, I'm going to read the medicine. The time has passed and the window of opportunity has closed. Now is not the moment to take that leap you have been over-preparing for. It is best to wait until conditions in heaven line up again to offer you a more propitious moment. Any bold action you take now will require tremendous effort on your part. Just as important as knowing when to act is knowing when to return to your inner stillness and wait for more favorable times. So I do feel like everything in the spread says it's time to act. So now we will go look at colors. Color. Over the coming days, pay attention to the colors you are drawn to. The colors of your clothes and the food you eat and drink have profound effect on the way you feel. When you find yourself being drawn to a certain color, pay attention to the energy emanating from it. How does that color make you feel? Perhaps it brings out a certain mood or invokes a certain memory. Color is ultimately vibration. Each color or combination of colors vibrates at a particular frequency. When you are drawn to a particular color, it is because a part of you resonates with its frequency. Color will help you balance your emotions and restore your well-being. The following is a meditation that you may wish to practice, particularly if you feel low on energy or emotional. Imagine yourself on a beautiful sandy beach, watching the waters ebb and flow. Feel a gentle breeze blowing through your mind, clearing away all unwanted thoughts, concerns, and negative feelings. Visualize each of the following colors one at a time. Take your time with each one. Breathe in the vibration and essence of each color until you feel the color vibrate in every part of your body. Allow each color to flow through your mind as you affirm, I am a violet flame. I am a blue flame. I am a pink flame. I am a green flame. I am a yellow flame. I am a orange flame. I am a ruby flame. I am a white flame. I am a golden flame. I am a silver flame. That, my beautiful Sagittarians, is your reading. I do hope it was helpful. If it was, please hit the like and subscribe button. Hope your Thanksgiving was well. Have a beautiful day, and I love you. Bye-bye.